Hello and welcome to Billy's Craft Room. In today's video I'd like to share my favourite books I turn to when things get too much. This first one I'm sure you've seen around social media already. It's called The Boy, the Mole, the Fox and the Horse. I love this book. It's not only a beautiful story, but the illustrations are absolutely stunning. This is a new book to me. It's called Everyday Calming Rituals by Tanya Hassan. Sorry, I have dyslexia. I've really mashed your name. I'm so sorry. I will let you read people's names. That's going to be the easiest way through this, I think. This one seems to be along the mindfulness kind of path. It's talking about connecting to your senses, which I've started doing, making a sensory box, and that's been really helpful. And I've only started using this book, but it's been really good, and I also like the font used as well because that makes it easy to read. It's one of those books where you can just flip through and go, I'm going to do this, try this. Just pick a page and see if that resonates with you on that particular day. If you want to see the ISBN number and the publisher, there we go. Next up is You Are Positively Awesome by Stacey Swift. Stacey, I love you. This is a brilliant book. If you're one of those people that used to get annuals as a kid and that was the best thing to find under the Christmas tree, you loved all the nice colours and the uplifting things that were in the books, this book is like that. It's absolutely brilliant. There's lots of lovely colour in here. There's not too much to get into on each page, so if you really are on overwhelm, it's still manageable, and it's like a best friend in a book. It's really nice. Love this book. Thank you for writing it, Stacey. And again, you can get the ISBN number. Can we focus on that? I hope that's focusing. Great self-care book. My other new best friend during lockdowns is Kate Allan. I've been doing some doodling in the kawaii style and cute animals and that type of thing. So the illustrations in this book really appeal. Again, along the mindfulness kind of thought process. This one's called You Can Do All Things, Drawings, Affirmations and Mindfulness to Help with Anxiety and Depression. What I love about this book is she puts her own life story in here, and then you get lots of pictures of really cute animals that you can't help smiling at. So even if you're having a really bad day, there's bound to be a critter in here that makes you go, aww. So yeah, it's definitely all about the cute, but then you would guess that from the cover. This is a hug in a book. Love this book. Love this book. And I love hardback books as well. Let me get the ISBN number in there for you. Highly recommend that one. Another book, also by Kate Allan, is You're Strong, Smart and You've Got This. Along the same lines as the previous one. Bit of a demonic looking rabbit there, but it's actually a kind rabbit. Trying to find, there we go, that's the page I'm trying for. There we go. Let go of perfectionitis. I'm not editing the videos, so you're going to get a bit of that now. Go with it. This one's broken down into different sections. This is for when you're feeling overwhelmed. This is for when you can't see what's ahead. Whoever you are today is plenty good enough. self-shame doesn't help. Love it is an action. You belong here, I promise. And I'll put it down there so it stays in focus. Again with the idea of cute animals with words of support. You're strong, smart, you've got this, by Kate Allan. This next book is called 365 Days of Art. Creative Exercise for Every Day of the Year by Lorna Scobie. Have I said that right? I found getting back into art has really made a big difference to improving my mood and helping to distract from anxiety. But sometimes going and finding a journal and trying to think up what to draw, or getting a whole load of supplies out, has just been too much. Do I plan to do this every single day? No, I don't have the dexterity to do that anymore, much as I wish I could. But this book has, if you want to do that, you can. But this book is full of lots of different ideas that you can take in whatever direction. There's a little prompt at the top, and they start the drawing and you can finish it off or add bits to it. So there's prompts in here for lots of different art supplies. So if you've already got a stash of materials and you want a reason to use them and you don't want to start from a blank page, this is a great book. One of the things that surprised me is how soothing it is to draw fish. They're actually ever so easy to draw. If you imagine you're drawing an eye shape, so you just do a little arc on the top and extend that line a little bit, a little arc on the bottom and extend that a bit, and join it together for the tail. We can all draw a circle for the eye, and then just go nuts with the colouring pens or colouring pencils. So far I've just used pencils on here, but that's purely because that's what I had to hand. But I'm sure other people will have written reviews on this book and can let you know how it fares with watercolour and pens. It feels a good quality art cardstock actually. 120 maybe. Certainly thicker than, well, a printer paper is usually about 80 GSM in the UK, and it feels thicker than that. Not the most descriptive thing I could say there, but it's lovely smooth paper, so it's not going to catch on your pens if you're using fine liners on here. But yeah, they're the books that are accompanying me in this current lockdown. And if you're looking for books that are just going to give you nice kind words, they're not going to require you to do anything too onerous. There's no you should, you must, why don't you in these books. It's all just love. And I think at times when the world gets a bit too loud, we can be hard on ourselves. And sometimes going back to 5-year-old us with a box of crayons and a colouring book can be a good way to go. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please click subscribe and the bell icon to receive notification of when new posts go up. Best wishes and thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye. For more inspiration, please visit the blog on www.billiescraftroom.wordpress.com.